What's going on YouTube? How's everybody doing? It's Wheezy here. We back with another build video again. I do have to take the time again to appreciate any subscribers, any followers on Twitch. You can catch me at Wheezy_2588 over on Twitch. I stream daily. If you are new to the channel, I would appreciate any love. Please go subscribe. Please go follow me on Twitch. I cannot thank you guys enough. You guys are amazing. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into this build. First thing is specialization. You can use any specialization that you want, but in this case, we're going to use the gunner. I do like the extra armor on kill. We have 50% faster reload on every third. All of these perks are pretty swell for this build. Definitely make sure you got it all unlocked. Definitely make sure you got your passive for your assault rifle and whatever other gun you're going to use. We're getting into the build. We're going to start off with the chest piece. Since we are using the Eagle Bear AR in this case, we got Fenris Group A and B. It gives us 10% assault rifle damage, and we got max rolls here with weapon damage, headshot damage, crit hit damage, and a crit hit damage mod. The talent we're using is Obliterate. Crit hits increase total weapon damage by 1% for 5 seconds, stacks up to 25 times. This is 25% weapon damage when this is full. This is going to constantly fill up as you are shooting. Your whole clip, it should be filling up as you are critting. All right, this is you max this out and fill it all the way up. You'll be hitting a full 25% weapon damage. Beautiful talent. We got the backpack here. We're using Providence backpack. Gives us the 15% extra headshot damage. We got max rolls here, weapon damage, crit damage, headshot damage, and a max crit damage mod. The talent we're using is Vigilance. Increases total weapon damage by 25%. Taking damage disables this buff for 4 seconds. All right, this is another 25% damage weapon proc. Just make sure you control it. Know when you got hit. Know when it's up and down. Just maintain. It's a few seconds. This will be procced all the time. A lot of the times you'll be getting a lot of this damage. As for the holster, we're wearing Grupo Somber holster. 15% extra crit damage it comes with, and we got max rolls with weapon damage, headshot damage, and crit damage. Beautiful holster. Gloves, we're using the Petrov Contractors gloves. Now, we're not using an LMG in this situation, but you definitely can, and this will help. But we're not using an LMG, which is fine, so we are ignoring it in this case. We got max weapon. It comes with 8% damage to armor, and we got a max crit damage roll. Knee pads are Fox's Prayer knee pads. These are the Overlord named. Again, we're ignoring the 10% rifle damage within it. But we do have max weapon damage. It comes with 8% targets out of cover. And we got 12% crit damage on here. As for the 8% damage to targets out of cover and the damage to armor 8% on the gloves, these are two separate damage categories. And they actually multiply your build. They're their own separate damages. So as soon as you put these on, they're going to pretty much enhance your build, multiply your build for that category, making your build stronger for sure. Lastly is the mask. We're using the Coyotes mask. Max rolls here, weapon damage, crit chance it comes with, and crit damage it comes with automatically. We put a crit damage max mod in there as well. Now the talent on the mask is Pack Instincts. This works for you and your team. So as long as you are shooting enemies within 15 meters, you're going to get that extra 25% crit damage. And if you're not within 15 meters, it will still work. And you can at least get the 10 chance and the 10 crit damage for being at least a medium range, which is 15 to 25. Now, if you're shooting enemies that are farther than 25 meters, take the extra 25% crit chance. That's fine as well at a distance. As for the skills, we're definitely using a shield. We don't have any armor in this situation. We're dishing out, top category damage here, so we don't have any armor or any protection. But this will give you some type of protection. The shield does take, quite a bit of damage, and it will save you. Definitely use it. If you don't use the gun, if you're not using the gunner and you decide to use the firewall specialization, then make sure you use the striker shield as well. It's also a good option. The second skill we're using is the turret. You can use any other skill you want for your second skill. Any skill will work in this situation. We don't have skill damage on, but any other skill that is constant, at least out there getting used, that's beneficial. I definitely use the turret. It's like another gun out there shooting. It's a big distraction for these enemies. It definitely helpful. Otherwise, use any other skill that you want. All right, as for the gun, our main weapon we're mainly using is the Eagle Bear. There are a lot of new players on this game. If you don't have this weapon, I'm sorry that you don't have it. Just use a different AR. You could use the AK. You could use the Carbon 7. You can use a FAMAS. You can use a FAL. MK16s are great as well. Just make sure you got a good weapon talent on there, either measured or, close and personal or in sync or any other weapon talent, even Optimist, even Killer, Perfect Killer, anything with a weapon proc or a buff enhancing damage will work just as well, other than the Eagle Bear. All right, we have a fully rolled Eagle Bear here. We definitely use the Eagle Strike and the Tenacity buff. We get that damage reduction. Just make sure you're getting your headshot kills. You definitely will hit in the head all the time and get a lot of headshot kills with this weapon. This weapon is amazing. It's probably the best assault. It is the best assault rifle in the game. The secondary weapon we're using is the Apartment. This is my favorite weapon in the game. It comes with perfectly measured. We have it fully rolled here. You can only get this in the Dark Zone, maybe Conflict caches as well. But if you don't have this weapon either, I apologize as well. This weapon is awesome. I love this gun so much. It is my favorite gun. This thing hits over over 1 million as well, just like the Eagle Bear. Probably even a little bit more. As for the stats over here, we'll switch to the Eagle Bear here. Again, we're not using chance on this build. We do have 26 chance, but we don't have any at all in the build, so we're ignoring the chance. We're just going for straight crit damage here. We got 183 crit damage. Now there is ways and possible ways, and using different gear to get more crit damage, but this is the most you can get on the build for right now with the pieces that I'm using. And we're also got 130% headshot damage, and that's where a lot of damage is coming from our head. We're hitting a lot of headshots. As for the pistol, use any other pistol you want. I like using Perfect Breadbasket. It's another headshot damage proc, and really big damage for a pistol. If you ever get caught down to your pistol, this is a beautiful pistol to use, for sure. The build is pretty simple. That is pretty much it. You can finagle some of these pieces around, maybe the chest, holster, and backpack. It doesn't have to look exactly the same, but I do recommend anybody who doesn't have any DPS type of builds, definitely make it similar to this, or make yourself an all-red DPS build with as much damage on it as you can. It's very viable for a DPS situation, especially in the raid or any other heroic or legendary missions. This build will definitely let you do a lot of damage. All right, definitely recommend it. That is the build, you guys. I do appreciate you guys' time. Any subscribers, any followers, man, I do appreciate you guys' love. If you're new to the channel, definitely go subscribe and follow me on Twitch. I can't thank you guys enough. In the meantime, you guys be easy, be safe. Weezy out.